I believe I have made a significant find in the Kandarian runes, a volume of ancient Sumerian burial practices and funerary incantations. It is entitled Naturan de Manto, roughly translated, Book of the Dead. The book is bound in human flesh and inked in human blood. It deals with demons, demon resurrection, and those forces which roam the forest and dark bowers of man's domain. The first few pages warn that these enduring creatures may lie dormant, but are never truly dead. They may be recalled to active life through the incantations presented in this book. It is through recitation of these passages that the demons are given license to possess the living. I have seen the dark shadows moving in the woods, and I have no doubt that whatever I have resurrected through this book is sure to come calling for me.
Groovy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Panel to Panel, your show about comics and everything pertaining to, now exclusively on followingthenerd.com. We've hit the big time, people.
Yay!
I'm Steve. With me, as always, are my good friends, the Space Chief.
Everybody.
Jules.
Hi, everyone.
Uni is with us tonight. That's where you say hi, Uni.
Hello.
And our good friend from Super Knocked Up, recently returned from his pilgrimage to San Diego Comic-Con. We have Jeff Burns. Jeff, welcome back, brother.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be back.
And if you notice,
welcome, sir.
Someone isn't here because someone is afraid. Someone is scared. He knows he's in trouble. He knows he's got it coming. I'm talking about Captain Amazing. You no good coward.
That's right. He is afraid of the duel you issued to him.
San Diego Comic-Con 2014. Steel cage match.
Yep. Spin versus Captain Amazing. In Hall H.
Hall H, Spin, Captain Amazing. Get your tickets now. Get in line now. Because, Jeff, you can attest.
I would
Hall
buy
H
mine right now.
Hall H is the
Jules is going to be on Captain Amazing's side, though.
I don't know. That's rough. Because look at my
She's got her shirt on.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll sell those shirts right up. We'll sell those shirts to people in line as they wait for Hall H. That'll be great.
Good idea.
In fact, some of the people from Super Geeked Up last week, after I posted to Twitter about San Diego, they started asking where do we start placing bets? How early can we start placing bets on the fight?
Nice. We gotta start making odds like a Las Vegas thing.
Oh yeah. I already know Libby's on Captain Amazing's side. Jules, you might want to think about where your loyalties lie.
where my loyalties are.
But yeah, Jeff, so you guys just got back from San Diego Comic-Con.
We did.
And
Jordan and I did, yeah.
You and Jordan, and you guys, from the hundreds of pictures you posted on Facebook, it looks like you just had a blast. You guys had so much fun.
Yeah, we really did. It was both of our first time at San Diego and at Comic-Con. It was a total. It totally lived up to everything I was hoping it would be. It really is geek nirvana. So yeah, it was an amazing time. So many amazing cool things we did.
Let's see, you were a part of a web show panel while you were there.
Mm-hmm. Web series creators assemble. Oh yeah. That was probably our highlight still on Thursday night. Jordan and I got to be in the panel with so many other awesome, amazing people like Jane Espenson and Brad Bell from Husbands and Sandy Parikh from the Guild and Save the Supers and other great people that we know. And it was awesome. And we had a good crowd that turned out too. And we got to chat with people afterwards, and it was really, really cool.
Now, did they show video clips of the shows as you guys were talking, or before you talked? Did they show clips of the shows?
Yeah, they they actually had a little bit of technical difficulties in the beginning, but a little bit after we got started, they worked it out. So, yeah, we got to show like a short clip. So I chose a clip from our latest episode, season 2, episode 3, where Darkstar gives birth to the baby. That's the clip I showed.
That is one angry pregnant woman. Whoa.
Oh my god. Good choice.
I was going to ask if that was the clip, because the baby just comes flying out, and Captain Amazing has to like catch it like a football.
Yeah, that got a good laugh.
And you guys met a lot of celebrities while you were there, from what your pictures looked like.
We did meet some cool celebrities, or we got to interview them at least. We weren't expecting this, but let me give a shout out to our good friends at Movie Maniacs. You can find them at moviemaniacs.de. They're actually one of our sponsors, and they show Super Knocked Up on their super popular YouTube channel. And they do press over there, and they had us do some press for them. And so we got to do all those really cool red carpet interviews and press conferences and talk to celebrities, and like we were there. I just posted it today. We were there for the special surprise X-Men Days of Future Past. We found out before anyone else got to see them, like us in the press room. Yeah, cool. And that video is on our YouTube channel, which is SKU web series. I just posted that tonight. But yeah, no, there's a lot of cool people like Sandra Bullock and Kerry Russell, and of course the infamous Ellen Page picture we have up.
It is the greatest picture you've ever seen, because Jordan's sitting there hugging Ellen Page, and she's all smiles, and Ellen Page literally looks like this.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Yeah,
he's not happy.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, folks, if you go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/supernockup, and you can see it right on top, that picture. We got to post it. It's epic. And you can do a caption. If you do a caption, we're doing a contest. So write a funny caption on it.
Very nice.
Oh, I'm there. I'll have like 25 of them on there in a row.
Nice. You know what? Crossover Space Chief rant. Space Chief and Jordan. Why is Ellen Page not smiling? You can do a crossover rant.
Do that easy.
Now, I do have a question about X-Men Days of Future Past, because I think it was you, Uni, this week on Twitter that was mad about the X-Men movies because of Rogue.
Jean Grey, that whole thing, the Wolverine films, God, my poor Viper. They kind of just screwed that whole mess up.
Well, Jeff actually got some good pictures of Hugh Jackman while he was there.
Well, that's okay. I like Hugh Jackman. I just don't like Wolverine.
Everybody likes Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman's the man. They did the Wolverine one right before X-Men press conference, actually. And have any of you guys seen it? I know it came out today.
Not yet.
I'm going Sunday.
Jules going to see it.
I'm going Sunday. I can't wait.
Nice.
I
have not yet seen it. I will see it.
See, I agree that the first Wolverine movie was not very good, but I'm hopeful for this one, particularly after listening to Jackman and James Mangold, the director, at the press conference. I think hopefully they're going to do it right.
Really? Did they say they? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Uni.
Okay, sorry. I'm just more iffy about it because of Silver Samurai and Viper, because I'm a huge Hydra nerd, and hand nerd technically.
Wow, a huge Hydra nerd. I don't hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a unique speciality.
Mean my villains. What can I say? But no, it's one of those. I fell in love with the character of Viper because there is no backstory for her. They kind of did some, but never really did anything with it. And part of her unique quality is the fact she's a human in the comic. She's actually not a mutant. And they turned her into a mutant. Darn it.
See, I was under the impression the whole time that this was going to be the Miller Claremont Wolverine in Japan story, and from the trailers it looks It looks totally like out of whack with what I remember. From like I don't remember him wanting to lose his healing ability or any of that. That's the thing. He actually did lose his healing ability in Wolverine just this last week. But
well, I'm going to be optimistic. Jeff says
I'm keeping an open mind
about it. I'm going to keep optimistic about that. I'll see it.
And at that Space Chief, that question actually got asked by somebody who was kind of irate about the healing thing at the press conference. Yeah. And both Jackman and Mangold said, like what you saw in that trailer is not necessarily what we're actually doing. So they basically say keep an open mind about the healing factor thing. It's not necessarily what you think it is.
All right. Well, I definitely am not going to pull a Man of Steel anti-Wolverine campaign. I don't want to do that. Everybody should keep an open mind and go see it, I think.
You know what?
I'm going to go see it. I don't know what to expect.
Why haven't we seen How Does Wolverine Shave commercials? We saw How Does the Man of Steel, Superman shave all over the place, but no Wolverine. He's got more facial hair than Superman. But on Super Geeked Up, Jeff, you talked about the Guardians of the Galaxy panel and how that was probably one of the coolest panels out there because they had everybody up there on stage. Can you talk a little bit more about the Guardians of the Galaxy panel?
I'm jealous of that hardcore.
I'm jealous, too.
That was the very last one on Saturday that we went to. And I'll be honest with you, I've never read the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't really know much about them. It was cool learning about it, though. And like I said, Dave Bautista, who's playing Drax? Is that the character's name?
Drax the Destroyer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He impressed me out of almost any of the actors we saw just because he was so genuine and honest and about growing up with nothing and the opportunity he's been given and just that he's so new to acting and he wants to learn. And, it was very modest and not, and that was cool. And that affected, like a lot of people really in the press room thought that was really cool too. You could feel it. And Zoe Saldana is very well spoken. I'll say that. She's very, very articulate and very confident. And that was cool. What's the girl? Karen? Who's the other one?
Karen Gillan, Amy Pond.
Doctor Who.
Yeah. James
the girl
Gunn
who waited.
James Gunn, the director, he's kind of crazy and very exuberant. So he did a lot of talking. I'm trying to think who else. Oh, and Mickey Rourke. He was just wearing sunglasses. He was wearing sunglasses.
Mickey Rourke.
He was Mickey Rourke.
Is Mickey Rourke going to be Rocket? Who's going to be Rocket? Did they say he's going to be Rocket Raccoon? Any Rocket Raccoon news? Because that's what I'm dying to know.
Somebody asked that, and they said supposedly it's coming soon, but he wouldn't. Gunn wouldn't say anything about it.
It came out. It came out today.
Keeping Rocket under wraps.
Well, I think it came out today, and you can find it. It's on Following the Nerd. That Gunn says Rocket Raccoon is very important to this film, and if without Rocket, there would be no Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I want to say that came out today. You can read the article on Following the Nerd. And Jeff, you said you haven't read Guardians of the Galaxy. I think the Chief, Jules, and us, I think we need to pull together. Each of us go buy one of the issues of Guardians of the Galaxy and send it to Jeff so he can read the new Guardians of the Galaxy comics. Does that sound like a plan?
I think
we can do that.
It's great.
I would love that. So
all right.
They've started a new series of it?
There's a new series, and it's one of our favorites. It's fantastic. You will absolutely love it. So I think we're on issue 5. Good. Are we on issue 5, guys? I think it's on issue 5, right? Because we had 2 back to back.
Yeah, 5, and then there's a one shot. There's a one shot that tells how Star-Lord got the Guardians together.
All right, Jeff. We're going to get
5.
those for you. We're going to send those to you. So if you just want to shoot me your address, we're going to get you the Guardians books. That way you can read those.
Oh my God, that's awesome! Thanks, man.
No problem. We'll do that for you because
I'll have to send you a Super Knocked Up comic book then.
Or what? Yeah, that or what was it, Super Vixens? Was that it? Super Vixens?
Oh, the Super. So in our latest episode, we have a Super Vixens magazine. Okay, I only have the one prop version of that we use.
I'll take the comic book.
On shoot.
Now, one of the ones
we actually started a whole production of these magazines for this episode.
Yeah.
We got hundreds of thousands of issues laying around.
It's just pictures of Captain Amazing on every page. He was so vain. He's so vain. It's just him on every single page. You had mentioned one of the panels while you on Super Geeked Up, and I keep talking about Super Geeked Up, and that link is going to be down below. I'm going to be linking Super Geeked Up down below. Go look, check it out. But you talked about the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes movie. Did you sit on that panel, or how was that? Or
yeah, well, I wasn't on the panel with.
Oh yes, you were. You're playing the. You know, you're playing the head ape. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was next to Andy. I was like, Andy Serkis, get out of here. You don't know what you're doing. So actually, that was the only one we knew we were going to be covering. The other, like Wolverine and X-Men, were all surprises. But yeah, we got to do the red carpet for that first. So we got to interview the producer, Dylan Clark, and the director, Matt Reeves, who you might know from Cloverfield. And Carrie Russell's in it, so we got to interview her. She was really, really nice and cool. And then we went to the press conference for them. All of them were up there. So yeah, it sounds really cool. Like Rise of the Planet of the Apes was one of my favorite movies when it came out. I loved that movie so much, so I'm really looking forward to the sequel.
So I agree. I thought that was a great origin of the apes. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. You know, I mean, just the way they kind of did it. And what I loved at the end of that movie was at the end where they kind of showed the red dot and the spread of the virus that ends up decimating the human population. They show the spread. So I'm waiting to see for this one because I've always loved Planet of the Apes. I mean, anyone, even if you've never seen it, you know the classic line from Planet of the Apes from Charlton Heston, even if you've never seen the movie. So. Great.
There's many a classic line from Charlton Heston in that movie.
Last line of the first movie.
Yeah,
last line of the first movie. Okay. So.
Oh, you blew it up.
Did I have to say you animal?
I think this one takes place 10 years later from the Rise. I think that's what they said.
Oh, so they're
makes sense.
Establishing the ape society then?
Yeah.
Throughout the second one?
And there's not the virus is spread, so there's not a lot of human, I don't think, survivors yet left.
That's going to be cool, man.
Interesting.
As long as we get Dr.
I love stuff like that.
As long as we get Dr. Sayus. Dr. Sayus.
So they should just put old Dr. Zayas in it, though.
It's got to start doing the Dr. Sayas. So that's why I got this stupid grin.
Just one guy in the old makeup of Dr. Zayas amongst the CGI apes.
Well, I think you and I were talking about the same thing. I think it was The Simpsons did. They did like Planet of the Apes the musical, and when Dr. Sayus comes out, it's Rock Me Amadeus, but it's Dr. Sayus.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Dr. Sayus.
That's so funny.
It's great.
Now I do want to touch on something. I want to touch on something, and this goes out to the Twitterverse. Jeff can detest this. On Twitter, all of you people, during San Diego Comic-Con, there were many of you who said San Diego Comic-Con should be renamed San Diego Entertainment Con, and that there are a lot of fake people and posers at the convention. But Jeff, you told us after Super Geeked Up that's not the case. Everyone there generally had a geekdom that they loved, that they were passionate about.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously this comes from my own personal experience, but I completely disagree with that. I didn't even know people were doing that, probably because I was too busy actually having fun and not reading Twitter, tweets like that.
Which is always the best thing to do.
That
That
I've
adorable
actually
guy.
been following Super Knocked Up since it was in concept phases on Facebook.
Oh my god, really? Holy shit, that's awesome!
Wow, I didn't know that.
You really are my favorite.
We're doing the panel. I was like, so yeah. Hi, one of your fan peoples.
You
Uni, that's
all right. At the beginning of the show that you've known it since the concept phase.
Right, that's crazy. We had no idea either. She never told us this.
You keep these secrets from me, I swear.
Well, another secret, one of my friends worked at the Marvel booth this last weekend and got to meet Hiddleston, and I wanted to strangle her.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Uni. That's like one of the coolest things I've ever heard. You were like one of our very first people from the very beginning, and that's amazing.
Yeah, like, it was a while back. I just went to add a bunch of things, and I was surprised this little hate request came up, and I'm like, super knocked up, what the? So I went and looked at it, I'm all, this thing's awesome. This will be hilarious. I gotta save this. And I've been following ever since, going, so, yeah.
This is incredible news. We had no idea. She's like espionage, like Black Widow or something. She's got a lot of secrets.
Player in an RP. What can I say?
She's got red in her ledger that we don't know about.
All right. Hey, Panda, can you hear us?
Well, thank you, Yoni. That's awesome.
You're welcome,
Panda, can you hear us?
I was like, yeah.
Okay. I need to tell her to quit touching things. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right. I will. All right. I will say that Uni is my new favorite person. Although, sorry, Jules and Spaceship, you're cool too. And Spin's okay.
That's all right, man.
Jeff only says that because he knows he's losing his main actor in 2014 because he's going down.
Oh man, I gotta wrap this. I gotta wrap this Super Knocked Up in the next season real quick then.
Just so everybody knows, because everybody's probably going to be saying stuff, I have not stopped my feud with Carson Daly. I just have a lot of feuds going on. But right now, I have to go with the most important one. I have to go with the most important feud.
Oh, I'm glad Captain Amazing is a much more important one than Carson Daly.
I think
Spin's got a lot of strange feuds too that just feuds you wouldn't expect. They're just like Carson Daly's probably because nobody's heard from Carson Daly in a long time. Exactly.
He just pooped.
Jeff's got interviewed tonight as well because he's a very busy man. Very busy man. Now, can we pry who this interview is
on his way up to the top?
Can we pry who this interview is with?
It's Hacksaw Hank, I think is the name of it. This is the first time we've interviewed with them. Hang on. Hacksaw Hank podcast. Yep. There you go.
I've heard of them. I've heard of that. Yeah, they followed me a little while ago.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Cool.
I've heard of that. That's I think I talked to that guy a couple of weeks ago.
You guys do all the cool stuff. I'm just going to high school reunions and doing music videos.
Just music videos.
That's cool.
Videos.
Multiple high school reunions? How many high school reunions are we talking about?
Well,
I just show up at high school reunions.
Oh my God, crazy idea. Super Knocked Up the music video.
Reunion crashers. Super Knocked Up the music video would be awesome.
With
what are we talking about?
You've got it right there.
Actually, I've been wanting to do a not a video, but a Super Knocked Up musical episode for a while now.
Oh my God, that would be awesome. I would be so happy.
One more day to revolution, we will nip it.
Jules is the biggest Glee fan in the world, so that's right up her alley.
I am. Oh my gosh, I love Glee. Everybody always makes fun of me, but I love Glee.
Okay, hold on. If Jules is going to start talking about Glee.
See, I think musical episode and think of Buffy, because
that one was
I'm
good.
that big of a nerd.
That one was good.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
So, Spin, I will give you props for if you were going to sing, at least you chose it from Les Mis, my favorite musical, so that was good.
Yep.
Yes, and even though it's Russell Crowe playing Javert.
That wasn't good. Yeah.
You know, but still.
He just play Jor-El.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he should be fighting round the well.
Or Chubby Robin Hood.
He's fighting round the well with
Chubby Robin Hood. I like
Chubby
that.
Robin Hood. We should hashtag that.
And see, at least Kevin Costner had Morgan Freeman with him and his Robin Hood.
I am no Adonis myself, so I can say that.
My favorite Robin Hood is still Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I knew you were going to say that.
That one's funny.
I love the Errol Flynn Robin Hood. I still love that,
Errol
even though it's
Flynn,
on sets and stuff.
In Like Flynn, my favorite movie, man. Yeah, dig it.
I just love the scene when he throws the deer on the table at the beginning.
Oh, it's funnier in Men in Tights when he threw the boar, when he threw the boar on the table, and he's like, no, that's a wild pig. That's a wild boar. So we're thinking about a musical episode, which I think would just be hilarious. I would love to. I really want to hear the song that the Happy Villain sings. That the Cheery Villain.
Cheery Villain?
That what Cheery Villain would sing. Happy, cheery.
Happy Villain.
The Happy Villain.
She is happy. I'm sorry, Cheery Villain. I want to see what she sings though, because hers would probably be my favorite one. That or
as
the
long
two.
As jazz hands are involved.
She would say.
Oh, you're talking.
Maybe it could be called. Well, my favorite line of hers is from episode 2, season 2, which is "Show 'em your boobs."
Yes.
That could be the title of the song.
Perfect.
I think that's a must.
Oh, you know.
It's gonna be all original songs you got to write down.
What would be even funnier if she sings a song like that song, and then she sings a song, but then the two from Captain Amazing's group, the two ones that were always rubbing Dark Star's stomach, and
Mr. Girl and Freeze Pop.
Yeah, if they were like, it was like you keep cutting between the villain side of the song and the hero side, and it's those three singing because they're so wacky.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And then Captain Amazing's mom can sing a song about how she hates Dark Star and how she wishes more for her little boy. Okay, I'm just gonna start writing. I'm just gonna start writing right now.
Please do it.
Maybe she'll have you a fan script written by 2 a.m. tomorrow morning or 2 a.m. tomorrow afternoon.
Maybe I should bring Libby in so we can have
what am I talking about?
A song called Captain Amazing's Bedroom Eyes. And we dedicate it to Libby.
She would love that.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this thing writes itself.
See what you started, Jeff. See what you started.
I know. But this is good, though.
Like
I have a lot of material.
Yeah, you have a lot of it. Do like a Newsies type thing in it. Have like a Newsies type song.
Oh man.
And then the chief shows up, and the chief can show up and do like a reggae song, man.
Yeah.
Who's doing it? Who's doing
the
reggae?
Chief could do it. Chief could bring in like the mail, be like, here's your mail.
No, I probably wouldn't be very good at it.
It's okay.
I haven't quite got the patois down.
I'm musically inclined when I'm not. All you gotta do is own it.
Exactly.
Hold on. Okay. I
heard a Star Trek type sound there for a second.
Yeah.
Somebody entered the bridge.
Panda's kicking her off to show her 5-second advertisement, so I'm trying to figure out how to help her. But we'll get her on here. But okay, so we talked about musicals. We're gonna talk soon after the musical. We're gonna have Super Knocked Up, the Broadway show. That would be fun.
The rate you're going,
the touring company.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just so great because being like when I was on, I could not believe the fans that you had on Super Geeked Up were phenomenal. They loved, these people who love the show have been with you since the beginning. You got to go to Comic-Con and show everybody this fantastic show. We talk about it all the time. I don't think we never stop talking.
Indeed, and actually, the next time that you guys need somebody to come on, I'd be glad to come on. I was going to come on with Spin and I couldn't make it, but I would. I'm available anytime in the future.
I'd love to have you on and Jules and Uni. That'd be great.
Awesome. I will definitely appear on a future episode of. I was so jealous. Nice. I watched Spin's episode and I was like, man, I want to do this. I would love to come on with Spin so I could have assisted in the duel.
Honky Tonk Buffalo who is a fantastic guy, who was on with us.
That's a great name.
Honky Tonk, isn't it Honky
I love
Tonk
that name.
Buffalo? That is the greatest name ever. I had posted to Jeff on Twitter, I said, I hope I wasn't too annoying on your show. And Honky Tonk was like, dude, have you ever done radio? Because you got the voice for radio. I'm like, no. But if Howard
I can see that.
If Howard Stern needs a new lackey,
I don't know if you could handle being Howard Stern. You would be morally compromised, I'm sure, on your first day.
Yeah. So I'm like, don't work for Howard.
Even though Howard's great. Love Howard Stern. I'm a big Howard Stern fan.
You're not.
I listen every day.
I'm not either. Jules was supposed to come on last night on Super Geeked Up this week, but she totally dissed us. Nice, Jules.
yeah.
Good job.
I was just Captain Amazing. No.
That's a good excuse.
Yep. That's why I don't like it.
He took her flying Lois Lane style. Like first movie.
Nice.
He knew it though, but you know.
But so Comic-Con was a big success for you guys. I see nothing but good things. What was it a few weeks ago? Weren't you guys up for like an award a couple weeks ago? Because I remember going in and voting for you all.
We win all the awards. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Let's see.
Academy, Grammys.
There's a couple of different things. We won a Geeky Award about a month ago or so, which is awesome. That was really cool for most original web series. And we won. There was a weekly poll. That might have been what you voted for, because that was open to the public to vote. It was We Love Soaps, and that was really cool actually, because there's 4 categories and we won all of them. We won the web series of the week, favorite actress for Jordan, favorite actor for Mark, and favorite couple for Darkstar and Captain Amazing.
Oh, that was the one that we voted in a while back. Yeah, I voted for all that. I voted for that. I voted for you guys in all categories.
Yep, same here.
I'm sure Spin probably voted for Spin and Darkstar, but
I think he tried to write that in.
I think I did write it in. Hey, it's still a vote. It's still a Darkstar. It's still a vote. It's still a vote.
That's all that matters.
When are you getting that custom shirt made, Spin? It says,
I'm getting that custom shirt made. The Spin and Darkstar. I'm getting that made. And I think your short guy said he could do it. I think your short guy said he could do it.
My short guy?
Your shirt guy.
Oh, shirt guy.
Short guy.
That short guy.
I thought him short.
That was almost like a police squad bit right there. Like a short guy walks up. Got your shirt, Spin.
Well, you know.
Hey, any of you guys, Spin knows this because we said on Super Geeked Up. Any of you guys fans of the show Chuck?
Yes.
I remember I started watching it, and for some reason I didn't finish watching the series. I think I watched maybe part of the first season.
It's one of my favorite shows, and as I said, Spin knows this, but at the end of Comic-Con after Sunday, I ran into Mark Christopher Lawrence, who plays Big Mike on Chuck, and he was just out there in the streets. He was just hanging out on the street across from the convention, and we started talking, and he was interviewing people for Comic-Con as well, and he interviewed me, and I interviewed him, which is cool. And then as we were talking, and I'm almost positive he's actually serious. He dug Super Knocked Up. He was like, "Hey, I like the guest star on Super Knocked Up." And so I don't know, but I'm going to talk to him to see if I can make it work, which would be amazing.
Yeah.
Because he gave me his card and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because I told him
he's a really funny guy.
He should play the babysitter.
Yeah, that was a great idea.
There you go.
Good idea.
Yeah, no, he's he's really funny in person too, and he's a really nice guy. He was totally chill and laid back and cool to talk to.
I'm so jealous.
That's cool. Just to bump into him on the street like that's pretty cool. And that he's seen the show and dug it.
Yeah, he was just hanging out there, and he was like singing, and I just went up to him and said, "Hey, how's it going, man?"
I play the Chuck soundtrack every day in my car. Dun 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 dun.
Oh,
Love it.
how good. That's like one of the best. I actually, you know what? I used that theme song to Chuck as a reference to my composer to come up with something for Super Knocked Up as like a fun theme song vibe, like as that kind of like tone. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. It's really catchy. It gets stuck in your head.
Cool.
Oh man, now it's stuck in my head. Yep. Okay.
I find it funny that I had a lot of people that went to San Diego Comic-Con. They kept running into people like out in the streets. Because at Denver Comic-Con, back in June, was it June? I can't remember. We had the same thing where we had a bunch of just random celebrities standing around, hanging out in the street, and instead of paying money to chat with them, you could just go hang out.
Yeah.
And that was some of the more memorable experiences. Like, we had a pub crawl with Sandeep and Robin, and oh my god, so much fun.
Nice. Cool. Oh, next year I gotta just hang out in the street more often instead of being in the convention all the time.
yeah, just get your sleeping bag, just sleep there.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Just hang out in the streets all the time everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Convention or not.
Yeah, just anywhere. I don't mean a lot of celebrities though. People, like a random hobo named Patches will wander by.
Future celebrities.
Yeah, you mean the police?
I mean the cops. There's a lot of cops when I hang out in the street. It's the weirdest thing.
Oh my.
Oh my.
That's another thing. Just finally got my
George
picture
Takei.
up.
Your what?
My George Takei signed Sulu picture.
Oh, nice. I'm jealous of that too. George is the man.
All right,
It's out
so
right next to my gun picture from Angel that was signed by J. August Richards. So.
All right. Well, I know, Jeff, you got to get rolling. I want to make sure you got enough time to get to your next appointment, to your next interview. But everybody needs to check out Super Knocked Up. I'm gonna post every single link they got. Make sure you check out Super Geeked Up every week. Such a fantastic show. And be on the lookout for Super Knocked Up the musical episode, Super Knocked Up the Broadway show, Super Knocked Up the novelization, because I'm working on the novelization.
I think all of you guys, all you guys should be in the musical episode. I think.
I think so.
I think we do.
Absolutely.
I think we do. I'm all for it. Uni, you want to come on?
I'm for it.
Let's do it.
Why not?
We'll do. We're in.
She's all about it.
I got the costumes already.
You tell us when, where, and how, and we'll do it. I told you we could.
Uni, our first ever fan.
Yeah. Oh, get a shirt that says the OG Captain Amazing
Her
fan.
actual costume.
The OG Captain Amazing.
I just can't believe that she is such a fan. That blows my mind that we'd never heard that before.
I know.
For all this time.
I'll be quiet about it because I might scare people.
No.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard. It's not scary. I love it.
Well, like I said, the offer for us to play a TMZ style crew is still on the table.
Oh, that's
Rabbit
right.
fangirl. You need a rabbit fangirl. I'm really good at it. I'm restrained right now. But no promises.
God,
She's the one outside of Mark's house, the one we talked about. It was close.
Yeah.
Because Mark, even though Mark was hearing things outside his house.
And they started a new Twitter called Bazula's Window, so you can follow that.
That's awesome.
That is
Great.
nice.
I'm going to start following it. I want to see what's going on over there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to change my Twitter handle to Dark Stars Man. Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
As long as nobody puts up I annoyed Jeff or I live to annoy Jeff or whatever she had put up on the night.
And apparently Jordan has no say in it one way or the other. She just has to accept the fact that Spin's moving in.
Yeah, you would have gone crazy when we had all three of them on the show.
Yeah, you probably just would have heard really high-pitched squeals, and that was about it.
No, because that would remind me of Total Request Live. But Jeff,
But
as
then
always,
there's no random flailing with signs. Wait, I can change that.
but Jeff, thank you so
Can you
much.
make a Captain Amazing sign?
Yeah.
What? What do
Make
you
a
want?
Captain Amazing sign. Captain Amazing sign.
Oh, that.
All right, well, hey, let me give, while she does that, superdockedup.com, youtube.com/SKU web series. All the episodes, everything are there. Please check them out, subscribe. We're at Super Knocked Up on Twitter and on Facebook as well. So yeah, please give us a watch. That really helps us out, and follow us and all that good stuff. She's feverishly making that sign right now as we speak.
Time's wasted.
Thank you guys for having us. Thanks for having me on again. It was always a blast.
Not a problem.
You guys definitely.
Thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Not a problem. And you never know.
Always a pleasure.
Super geeked up.
You never know. At Anime Apocalypse, December 27th, at Anime Apocalypse December 27th through the 29th. You never know.
Is that the one that's the one you guys are going to be at?
That's where we're going to be at, shooting a live show. So if you guys are able, if you guys want to, we told them we're going to try to bring some surprises. Rockford, Illinois. But Jeff, thank you, buddy. We'll be talking again.
Thank you guys so much. Wait. The sign. Let's see the sign. Yeah.
Captain Amazing is number one.
Oh, Spin's not gonna like that. Spin's not gonna like that.
We lost two of them now, Spin.
We're gonna screen capture that and send it to him, though. We're gonna screen capture that and send it to him. But all right, Jeff, have fun.
Thanks for doing the show, man.
Really appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
No problem, man.
Bye.
Thanks.
Simply